Hi guys, and welcome to another movie review brought to you by yours truly, the Cookster. And yesterday I went and watched Mufasa. And I have to say, for that movie, me with my African background, that movie resonated a lot with me, okay? And I'm doing one of those review in my outdoors walk. Let me switch the cameras.
So as far as the movie goes, it is a story that Rafiki is telling, right? And that took me back to my childhood. Like, so growing up in West Africa, Ghana and Togo, on Saturdays in villages, not in the big city, right? Talking about rural area, villages, on Saturdays night, under the big baobab tree, like they will invite kids to come in for storytelling time. And there is usually the drums, they bring out the drums. There is a bonfire, right? And they have meat cooking on it. Then they usually have sweet potatoes. We grow sweet potatoes. We don't grow potatoes. We grow sweet potatoes and yam. So they will usually have those sweet potatoes and yam baking, and then they bring out the drums, and then they start telling the story. And the funny thing is, most of those stories are usually about talking animals. It would be talking lion, or it would be a spider. Yevi Golotwe. Like, it is a story about spider, about Langan Langan Bazi. Langan Langan Bazi. Like, like it's so fantastic. Like, this storytelling definitely took me back to those times. And okay, it's not about me. This is about I'm doing a movie review after all. Okay, and in this movie, the story goes as it is a story of Mufasa. Growing up with his parents, there was a big flood that swept him away. He was scared of swimming. He couldn't get back to his parents. The water took him all the way to a new area where he met Taka. And they formed this brothership. Like, oh my goodness, like, it's beautiful. You have to admire how they create those scenes, like the CGI animation. So powerful. The bond was created. They call themselves brothers. They grow up together. And at first, Taka's father did not accepted him into the pride. And that's the truth. Like, for lions, it is known that they do not accept strays in their pride. So Taka's father tried to kick him out. He has to prove himself. And he was accepted in the pride. But he was delegated to the women and to go hunting with the woman. But then Mufasa keep evolving, and one day they got attacked by white lions. And that's another thing that struck a nerve for me. So those white lion is like white lion coming in the savannah in Africa, and they are like, okay, we own this land, and everybody who is against us get killed. We are the new owners, and we own everything. So yes, that did, as an African boy, that did strike a nerve for me. Okay, but as far as the story goes, Mufasa killed one of those white lions, and actually, white lions, they do exist. They do exist mainly in South Africa, so it's not just like a CGI animation. No, they do exist. So after Mufasa killed one of them, they decided to avenge. And Mufasa and Taka, they have to run away, and they were going to Milele. Oh yeah! And so on their journey to Milele, their brotherhood, that nice brotherhood that they have, got tested and failed. It was so sad. So they met Serafi. Taka was falling for Serafi, but Serafi, um, after the journey together for a little while, Serafi was falling for Mufasa.
So Serabi was like, hey Mufasa, see this? Do you want this? Okay. And Mufasa was like, mm-hmm. And Sarabi was like, well, if you want this, say bye-bye to Taka. Mufasa was like, oh no, Taka is my brother. And I've been protecting him. And I tried to save him. And Sarabi was like, no, he was placed to protect you and save you. That's all there is. So go say bye and come back and you can get this. And Mufasa was like, mm-hmm. Deuces. Bye, brother. No, okay. Maybe not exactly in those terms.
So, you know, that nice brotherhood that they created fall, okay? And that's another reality that happens in real life, you know, where friendship get broken because of a woman, brotherhood get broken because of a woman, because of a lady. Ah, I'm telling you, like, but on their journey to Milele, they also came across Rafiki. Rafiki joined them. And that's another part of the movie that I found fascinating because that I relate to. Because Rafiki is wise. And in Africa, most of our old people, they consider themselves wise. And wisdom is expressed by proverb. Like here in the US, like usually people will quote other people, but in Africa it's a little more proverbs. Like, and Rafiki, he does that so well that he reminds me of a lot of our grandparents back home. Okay, Rafiki will say, what were some of the cool things? Like he said, oh yeah, the eyes never forget what the heart has seen. Like I was like, okay, it makes sense. Yes, yes. He has that. If you wanna go fast, go alone. If you wanna go far, we go together. Like I was like, oh my god, that's one of the elder in my village. Okay, like that's him right there. But he so relatable and so wise, even at such a younger age. In the movie, he was a little younger, like when he was telling these stories, and it is so beautiful. And the CGI animation, okay.
The one thing you have to admit or you have to realize is that there has been some changes. Like the CGI is getting so good, you are not able to make the difference between the two anymore. Like between real animals and what is just computer generated. You know, at the end of my review, I always try to answer the question: should you go watch it or not? In this one, hands down, you have to go watch it. Like especially if you have little ones, definitely you should go watch it with your little one. They will enjoy it, you will enjoy it, and you will learn something new. So that's my review, and I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe.